So hello my little crackpots, it's Run Stretch Succeed here and we are at the start line for Leeds to Liverpool canal race, 130 miles down the Leeds to Liverpool canal. A bit confusing because it's from Liverpool to Leeds. Hopefully it will be a good race. I'm a bit anxious as last time I didn't finish, but first time I came 14th place. So anything could happen. Will I finish? Will I not? Let's just say it's part of ultra running. But if you like ultra running and ultra running videos, hit that subscribe button and come and join us on the channel. So let's get to that start line.
Welcome to what I believe is the 11th running of this wonderful event, and it's going to be my last time that I stand before you and make a complete tit of myself. It will also be the occasion when I hand out my last medal after God knows how many thousand times. On your marks, get set, off the front, alright.
So we are 7 miles in, halfway to the first checkpoint. So every checkpoint is about 15 miles apart from each other. I think the first one is something swing bridge. So what is my plan for today? I'm going to go a bit more like the first year. So we're just going to have breaks every 7 miles, and it's very warm this morning. It doesn't look it, but Jesus Christ. It's very warm, so I don't know if it's going to be like a heat wave today, but looks like it could be quite a tough one. So I'm going to have something to eat. So I'm going to have a Kendall mint bar. I'll put all the affiliate codes on the screen, so if you want a discount or want to try a new product, just use them. I get a tiny bit of money from it, what I will put back into the channel, because I actually don't make any money from the channel and all these events are very expensive. So that's why sometimes I plan to do races and don't end up doing them, is because I just can't afford them. But it would be lovely to do more different events on the channel. To be honest, I'm actually feeling quite confident at the moment. We are less than 10% in, so I don't know how I can say that. But I'm really loving my Topo Ultra Flies shoes. At the minute, I was a bit skeptical, and I'm really liking my Instinct bag, what Dig Deep sent me. What I am doing Dig Deep next weekend. Yeah, I'm doing 130 and then I'm doing a 30-mile ultra. I would have loved to do the 50-mile ultra. I would have loved to do the 50-mile ultra, but just want to put out there, I'm not risking injury. And one of the reasons is next week is the opening for Lakeland's 100. I've got to go back, I've got to smash that. But I'm going to get going because I'm spending too much time walking. I need to have something to eat and I need to have some more walking. We are 22 miles in. I feel a lot better. This morning I felt so dizzy. My conclusion is it might have been warmer this morning because we was in the city. This hat's waterproof, but I've just found out, so that's probably keeping all the heat in my head. So hopefully I should feel okay now. I've had lots of food because I thought I might have not eaten enough. Also, I've had Wendy the Worms. Yeah, so far so good. I'm actually really excited now. It's getting a bit exciting. I feel good. I feel like I'm not too worried about getting a time. And I feel like that might make me get a better time. But we'll see. Because I think sometimes we overthink things, go too quick, and with ultra running, sometimes the slower people get the faster finish because they take their time and they don't overdo stuff. So yeah, so I am meeting, we've got one more checkpoint. Well, we've not got one more checkpoint. So my next checkpoint is 7 miles away. I'm going to run it there. Then we are in Wigan. We're going to stop 3 times I'm planning, because we're meeting Katya. If you remember Katya was on my Chester 100 video. I paced her, well, I was on her, well, she was doing Chester 100, I was pacing her. And you might have seen her on a couple of other videos. She did race across Scotland the other week, and she's just outdone me, and I'm really jealous, and I'm not very happy, Katya, because you've made me very jealous and made me want to do race across Scotland even more than I wanted to do anyway. But I just want to point out that Katya did DNF this last year, and then went in and did race across Scotland, what is basically twice, well, it's 100 miles more. So just because you've DNF'd a 100 miler or a 50 miler does not mean you can't do a further distance. It just means that race might have not been for you that time. When you DNF, don't let it put you off, because Katya's well outdone herself. 37 miles in, I've just seen Katya. She gave me loads of food, like to the point where I was like, Katya, I can't carry all this food, like bags of potatoes and all other stuff. Tailwind, thank you so much, Katya, because like you were stocked up, you were starting me out, girl. Right, so just going up to Top Lock. My next checkpoint's actually not that far, so I'm going to put some of the food what I picked up, I'm going to put in my bag, because if I don't eat it in the race, I can eat it when I finish. So, but I know this next checkpoint's quite good, so yeah, I might save it for later, for one of the shitter ones, if there is shitter ones, I can't remember. So yeah, I'm actually doing really well. I'm 20 minutes behind last year, but I ended up walking loads after this, so hopefully I go on strong. I could probably make 50 miles under 12 hours. No, I probably definitely make it under 12 hours. I'm going to say maybe around 10 hours actually, depending on like stuff, because anything can happen. Feeling good, feeling confident, feeling a lot better than last year so far. We're going to say so far because we just don't know, and you just can't plan these things. That's what I've learned with ultra running. It's not about how good, how much, but training's important and everything's important, but at the end of the day, things will happen on days just because it wants to. It's such a fair distance, like, it's just ridiculous. It's like, if you drive to your local shop, nothing's going to happen on the way, but if you drive to Paris, there's a lot more chance of something happening. So that's what it is. Right, I'm going to go because a guy thinks I'm weird for talking to the camera. Well, I probably am weird talking to the camera, but you guys are well cooler than some people, so high five, dudes. And if you're not like this video yet, go and like this video, because I'm doing really well. And if I get 100 likes on this video, I might do race across Scotland next year, maybe. Maybe. We'll see how we feel after this. 50 miles in, feeling funky and fresh. I'm feeling really good, my legs feel okay. Every time I stop, my IT band goes stiff, but as soon as I keep running, it unstiffens again. Never had anything like that, but can't complain with it. This is working with me, it's making me keep going. So we did it 50 miles in 10.5 hours. So we could do 100 miles in under 24 hours. Very possible. We've got like 13 hours. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. It gets a bit hard when you're like looking at stuff. So I'm feeling really good. I'm definitely loving this Instinct Park. Do you know what? I just really like it compared to my Solomon one, because I have really bad issues when I put that Solomon one back on after taking it off. It makes me want to throw up. It actually makes me want to be sick. As I've took this off multiple times, put it back on my back, feel fine, don't feel sick. And to the point where I don't want to take my bag off, I don't want to like go through it. So it kind of is a bit of a nuisance really. So yeah, I'm definitely impressed, sort of thing. But I do feel like the Solomon one is a go-to, and I like the bottles better. The only thing I wish at the moment, but I think I'll just get used to it, is it had more pockets at the front, but I think it's got the same amount of pockets. I just think they're a different shape. So it's just finding where to put stuff. But to be honest, I can put it in the back if I can take it off, so not really that much of a bigger. Well impressed. So I think I might invest in a smaller one. So yeah. Also, before I forget to mention it, because I don't want to mention it at the end of the video, because I always mention it at the end of the video, and people don't watch the outro. The outro is boring, but you should watch it. You should watch the full video so I can get the watch hours, because I need 4,000 watch hours. I am doing this for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Sophie Lancaster was a girl who dressed alternative who was killed when I was 14. She got basically her head caved in by some chavs. Her and her boyfriend did, to the point they took her to hospital. They couldn't even recognise her gender. They thought she was a boy because I don't know why they thought she was a boy, but obviously she just didn't look like a girl anymore. Like someone behind me. Keep thinking someone's behind me. Obviously she just didn't look like the same person. She died in hospital. They go around to schools teaching people not to prejudge and do workshops with like young offenders, schools, stuff like that. Teaching people it's okay to be different and we shouldn't judge people who are being different. So that's what I'm doing it for. That's what I'm raising money for this year. Also, I've always wanted to raise money for this charity. I don't know why it took me so long, but this is the year. And I'm really happy to raise money for this charity, as it is a charity what I've just always like really respected since being 14, seeing the story. I've been to stalls, I've met people who met Sophie, and it did happen quite close to me. I'm not sure if we actually go through where she lived. I think we might do actually, or like close to where she lived. Right, I'm going to go because I think this next checkpoint is 54 something. It's meant to be 55, but someone said it's 54. Sorry. Someone said it's 54, but I don't know. We're going to get there. And I don't want to walk too much because then I might want to walk after with some food. I don't remember so many colours being here. So, right, we are more than halfway, 65 miles. Actually, we're bang on 65 miles because it is 64 miles. I feel like I've done really well. We've done that in 14 hours and a half. So what I think this means is I need to get the next 10 miles out the way before it's 18 hours. Basically 3.5 hours, do 10 miles. That's really good. Sorry, you look really blurry and I don't know if it's me or if it's the or if it's just because it's dull. So 3.5 hours to do 10 miles. I still feel fresh, still feeling good. Actually, I feel really good, really strong, really awake. I did have a mental breakdown. I'll put a clip in here because I have been doing updates on my Instagram, so if you want to see, I'm going to start doing that. Little small clips. Follow me on Instagram and then obviously you can see that. Sorry, I am a bit tired, but I feel awake, but I'm a bit tired. I'm just a bit confused. So yeah, so I had a bit of a pain cave. I think I just had to have a bit of a mentee bee. And then I feel fine now. So I want to get to my next checkpoint. At my next checkpoint, we are having caffeine bullet. This is my favourite product. I'm not lying. If you struggle at night sections, get a caffeine bullet. But also use code Andrew because I get a percentage of that. But actually it's probably the only product. Well, no, it's not the only product. There's loads of products I use. But it is the best product. I think that's the one. What's a real bad game changer, and I hope it is today, because I've never felt like I've done good at a night section. No, that's wrong. I feel like I've done good at a night section. I've never feel like I pushed myself at a night section. So I want to push myself at the night section. Not too much, but I want to feel like I got the best out of myself on the night section. Sometimes I get a bit scared of falling, so we have to see about that. But I feel like I'm confident. I've done night sections quite a few times now, so I want to try to do really well, and obviously I think that's really going to help me, so we can see if that does help me and if I can do that. I've lost my friend because I'm recording videos, but I've just had a really nice day. I've spoke to loads of people, spoke to loads of subscribers and heard loads of people's stories, and it's so inspiring. It's just really inspiring. I do really want to do well at this today because I don't want to do it again. Not because I don't like the race, I love the race. I want to do something different, and I get myself trapped into I need to do better, I need to do better, so we need to do better than the first time. If we do better than the first time, in my eyes, I'm happy with that. We can move on. Next year we'll do Chester Ring, because we're not doing the Chester Ring this year because I think it's a bit too risky. I think it's another bike coming. I think it's a bit too risky, and I don't want to be injured, because if I'm injured, that means I have to stop making videos or you have to change videos, and I built all my running up from nothing, from not running at all to doing ultras, and I don't want to chuck that all in the bin. And I get sometimes you can't help but to become injured, but I just feel like to do another 100 mile in a month is finger. So I'm going to do that next year, and I'm going to try to do different races next year and not the same ones, just because I want it to be more interesting for you guys. But also I feel like I need to do something, because the race is what I do, I love, but we've got to change things up. We can't just keep doing the same thing, trying to get PBs. This is why I don't like marathon running, because you're always chasing a PB, and I've just done the same thing with ultra running. So we're changing things up. We will do some of my favourites again as training runs, but yeah, we're changing things up. I'm going to go because I want to get at least 6 hours to do the last, to do from 75 to 100, I want 6 hours at least. So, I've had the most dramatic, I know you can't see me, most dramatic hour, 2 hours of my life. I was doing really well, then I started hallucinating one of them jump scare things from 80s, and then I went to the aid station, then basically got some food, nearly threw up, and then they gave me some peaches, what kind of brought me back to life. So I think I need fruit. Then I decided I need to poo, and then I just pooed in a bush. Do I regret it? Yeah, I actually do. I never wanted to do that in my life. But are we finishing this race? Yes. Determined. Judge me if you want, because I'm judging myself and my life decisions at this moment in time. But shit needed to be done, literally. So I think I'm going to go, because we are 85, my hand just went pixelated, 85 miles into 86 miles, so we've got 44 miles till the end. That's a long way. I'm finding this so hard. The sun's coming up though. It's just so hard. I do actually just want to quit, and the worst thing is I want to quit because I'm bored, I'm tired, and I'm not really struggling. I just can't run fast because I'm bored and I'm tired, and I feel like my watch is just not going down. But we've got 92, so we've got another 38. I think we've got less than 38. I think we might have 37. No, it said 37 before. We might have 36. That's getting better, isn't it? I want to get to this next checkpoint so I can get changed. I had an awful experience that night, and by awful I mean awful. I keep hallucinating. I've just seen a house and I was like, great, I can run on something, because I can't run on this because I might fall over. I'm scared that I'm going to get lost. Proper selling this. Hallucinating, need sleep, keep yawning, keep stopping because I'm tired. But what's the point in stopping, because that's going to make it longer, so I'm going to get more tired. I want some path. I think if I get some path, I can start running. I want to get to that 100-mile checkpoint, have some food, have a coffee, maybe take my shoes off for 5 minutes. I'm not sure whether I'm going to change them. I might put another pair of socks on, because that helped me. Because they're just a bit sore now, so rather than take it off, I might just put socks over my socks, so they've got more cushion. Oh my god, has someone come in? Is that just a light? I can't tell anymore. It's probably just a fucking light. It might not even be a fucking light at this stage, Andrew. It's just absolutely fucking awful. It's not even that the race is awful, it's that I'm just fucking hallucinating like fuck for no reason. What else? I'm just not having a good time. I feel like I'm shit because I've trained 2 years for this race basically, and I'm doing worse than the first time I did it when I didn't even fucking train. And I just don't know why I've not got better. And I know that, well, I think I've just like focused in so much because I can do this. I can focus so much into something, but I actually can like turn my body off. Like, but I can't choose to do that. So obviously I've done that. So now I've done that, how do I get back? But it's shit because how do I get better? Because I can do that with my brain. And not, I can run for like hours. I was running for hours, didn't even know I was running, like literally blocked it out completely. I can't even remember running. So how do I get better than that? Because literally I have no control over that. Just a bit shit in it. Absolute fucking shit. Sorry, I'm going to go because I'm just not in a fucking mood. I'm just angry. This path seems to get better. The sun's coming up, so it's going to get better. I just want to finish. I just want to finish. I'm not quitting because what's the point in quitting? Because I don't feel bad. I just feel shit on my insides. Peace out. I feel a bit better, but I'm not going to lie, this race has been really tough. I don't get why it's been so tough, because I've done it before, but this year it's been really tough. Like, loads of stuff's happened, but I just couldn't handle, sort of thing. What's the shame? We are nearly to 100 miles. I can't really run. I'm just going to try to get to the aid station, change my socks, try and make myself feel as good as possible, because we have got 30 miles to the finish, but it's not too bad. I hope I can start running. I'm thinking changing my socks might make me feel better. It's just really hard this year. I think I'm not had enough sleep or something. I think it's something like pre-prepared, what wasn't really like calories or something. I think it was generally something I've done prior, what's been kind of out of my control, but obviously in my control. But it's a shame after my mental breakdown, but I'm going to keep it in because why not? Try and keep it real, and sort of thing. Shit like that does happen. It's normal. It's normal to be very extreme, exaggerative, sort of thing. It did make me feel better, so there was a positive out of it. So peace. Right, this is going to be the last bit of the video because I just need to get to the finish. We just need to get there. We've got under half a marathon. We just need to get there. We're going to finish. I'm going to die on the way. It's really warm, but I'm going to finish. Thank you. Oh. Thank you.
Do you want a handshake?
Yeah? Okay, so I thought I'd do a quick outro because I really want to get this video up. My computer has been playing up. I've had to wait 4 hours to finish the video off. So please give it a like and comment on it, as I've spent a lot of effort trying to fix the computer because I've edited half a video so I didn't have to start from the beginning. I felt like this video was quite different. It was very raw. Everything in this ultramarathon kind of went wrong. I kind of had every experience you hear about it, hallucinations. I even had a nosebleed at the end, like 2 miles from the end, my nose just started bleeding. So I had an absolutely amazing time. I know through the video it sounds like I didn't, but the reason I had an amazing time was because I had such a good adventure. And I know my time wasn't a PB like I wanted, but the amount of people I met, the amount of memories I made, the volunteers were amazing. They was really encouraging me, and they was really encouraging everyone. It was just such a great adventure, and I couldn't ask for more. So I am probably going to do a follow-up video with this because I feel like there's a lot of stories I could tell. I wish I had a podcast or something like that, because I would tell all the stories. Well, are not on video, because there's just so much about that event. I would highly recommend it. It's highly challenging, but it really organised. So I guess that's it. Next week I'm doing Dig Deep, so I hope I've recovered for that. That's 30 miles. And if you like this video, please come and subscribe to my channel. Please give the video a like, please give it a comment. If you've got any questions, put it in the comments as well. And I will see you next week at Dig Deep.